What is going on, Mr. Guy? This is Nick O'Neill here with Leo Digital SEO. And so I got this video here for your business that's going to give you 3 points, and it's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. And then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and why it's going to be so important to start doing these. So I do see that you don't have a website or a Facebook business profile. So we're going to use your top competitions as an example and sort of a guide for this video going forward, but nonetheless it's going to pertain to you. So of course, MSC Floors is the top competition over there by Lakeport and Port Huron. So we're going to be using them as an example, and I believe that you used to work there, so you should know these guys better than most. So first things first is content, right? When you get that website up, generally Google does wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. Now, that's depending on competition and the number of keywords needed. If you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type in Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, when you do get your website up, a keyword might be epoxy flooring, Port Huron, or garage epoxy coatings, Lakewood, and things of that nature, right? Just service area, city name. Those would be some of the keywords. So if we look at MSC's homepage, let's go ahead and see how they stack up on that content side of things. And we can see that they're at 498 words. So when you do get that website up, you're going to want to get to 1,500 words at least. One, so that because Google doesn't consider the website an authority until you hit that 1,500 word mark. And two, you want enough words so you can put those keywords in there that you're looking for. So I'm going to give you some more examples of those keywords that I'm talking about. And we look at my tool Eris here that I use and pay for monthly, but there are free tools out there that you can use yourself. This is just what I go with. We have MSC Floors in here, and we can see exactly what keywords that Google's picking up on for them. So a good one for you might be, concrete polishing Michigan, right? And then we see that there's 30 people searching for that monthly. And then this right here is going to be KD. It's going to be keyword difficulty. It's on a scale of 0 to 100. And the higher that this number is right here, the harder and longer it's going to take to rank for it. And the lower, the easier and faster you can rank organically for it. When I say rank organically for it, that's going to be right here in this section as you see them. So that is that for the keywords. You can see some of the keywords that they're using. Let's go on to that second point that I have for you, and that's going to be a backlink. And now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to your website once you get that up and running. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google basically uses this to build trust in your business by seeing other websites vouch for you. The best example that I can give of this, bud, is in Google's eyes, it's literally like a popularity contest where the person with the most websites pointing back to them is winning that, quote unquote popularity contest. If we go in here to my tool Eris, we can see that MSC has 382 backlinks and 158 other websites linking back to them. So they're doing a dang good job on the backlink sides and the referring domain side, which is why they're winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And so the idea is, right, if it works for them, then it'll definitely work for you and your business. And we can go in and see exactly what websites they have linking back to their page. So these would be the websites, right? And then this number right here, I do want to point out that not all links are created equal. So it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. To further that point, look at this number right here, and it is the domain rating. And so that's on a scale of 0 to 100. And the higher that this number is, then the more power that Google is giving this website right here. So you want to have those higher powered websites, linking back to your page to get more power and start ranking a lot faster. Once it starts to dip below 20, you really don't want to mess with any of those as they're not doing much for your website, right? So let's go on to the third and last point that I have for you. And now that's going to be a citation. We look over here in the Google Map Pack section, and a citation is going to be anywhere your business name, address, or service area and phone number is exactly as it's shown right here on this Google business profile. So these citations, they help you rank in the Map Pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since these can generate huge amounts of revenue. For an example, if someone put in epoxy flooring, Lakeport, Michigan, you want to be in that top 3 section right there, right? Nobody's going to go to more businesses or page 2 or 3 to look for services from them, right? So these citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and there's hundreds of others I'm sure you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For example, on your Facebook business page, you would want to put your business name, address, and phone number exactly as it's shown right here on that Facebook business page, and that would count as one citation. And so the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet because they constantly have bots crawling to see whose presence is felt most compared to their competitors. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you and your website. And once they start to see you more often than these cats right here, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above them, right? So you want to get that website created, right? And then get that Google business profile up and running, get those citations and get those reviews. So let's just recap it real quick just to bring it all together. Once you get your website up and you're getting that content of 1,500 to 2,000 words, right? You're putting in those keywords that I gave you examples of and showed you. And then next, you're getting those backlinks in, you're getting those other websites pointing back to your page, and you start winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And last but not least, you get this Google business profile up and you get those citations and those reviews going. Well, let's look at why it's going to be so profitable and lucrative for you and your business. So we have MCS floors, right? And it looks like they're currently getting 70 people to their website a month off of doing those 3 points alone that we talked about. So let's say, guy, that this is your website that you have up and running and you're killing those 3 points. And now you've got 70 people coming to your website a month, right? Let's say of those 70 people, only, 20 decide to actually pick up the phone and call you for your services. And let's say out of those 20, you only close half of those on the lower end as well. Well, that's 10 new jobs a month off of those 3 points alone that we talked about. So I'm not too sure what your profit margins are right now with the business, but I would imagine that 10 new jobs a month on top of what you're doing is a pretty good amount of revenue in the business's pocket and in your pocket. There's many more keywords as well that you can use. For the amount of backlinks and referring to monies that these guys have, they should have a whole lot more traffic. So a little confused there. They're probably using the wrong keywords. Like if we look, their top keyword shouldn't be quartz color chart. It's not a buyer intent keyword, right? So they could do a whole lot better than what they're doing. They're not doing the best of job, or whoever they have running the ship over there. But yeah, guy, this is what I do for a living, and I am making this video to start helping you generate leads online, brother. If you do find yourself wanting some more information or you want to start scaling the business, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about the goals of the business and I can do the research, find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. Guy, I do just ask that you would leave one line of feedback for me, brother. Maybe something was unclear, maybe you had a question, or maybe it was great. Just let me know either way. Again, my door is always open. Feel free to reach out. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope that this video helped you tremendously. Get back to me on what you thought, brother.